In this Veterans Day episode of Kindness in Action, I'm going to tell you about a child who showed what it takes to put kindness into action. J-Dawn Mom here, and this is a Kindness in Action video, where I share times when someone encouraged, showed kindness, or went the extra mile. There's a lot of good in this world, so we can take a few short minutes to be inspired. Today's Kindness in Action story starts in a restaurant on Veterans Day. A little boy and his little sister, maybe 7 years old, 5 years old, in that range, they were sitting with their mom, and they were waiting to be seated. The boy's eyes started to get wider, and he looked around and got curiouser and curiouser, looking at all the uniforms, the badges, pins, caps, and all sorts of emblems and patches. He asked his mom, "What is that about? Why are they wearing that?" The mom explained about servicemen and how they protect us, they sacrifice, and they're very brave. The boy smiled, and you could see something like a light bulb go off in his head. The next serviceman who came to the door to come into the restaurant, the little boy jumped up, he ran over, and he opened the door for him and said, "Thank you." The man looked at him. "No, thank you," he said, and went and sat down. Another serviceman came to the door, and the little boy jumped up and he opened the door and said, "Thanks for all that stuff you did for us." The man looked at him like, "Thank you, young man," and sat down. A couple other people came in the restaurant, and then a serviceman and a servicewoman came in together. And the little boy jumped up again. He opened the door and he said, "Thanks for protecting us." All of a sudden, everyone in the waiting room, it was like a collective, aha. Finally, we understood what the little boy meant by opening the door and saying thank you all the time. The servicewoman knelt down and just, "Thank you. Thank you, that was so sweet," she said to the little boy. And the serviceman said, "Thank you, young man," and gave him a salute. As that was happening, the boy's little sister grabbed the two pictures they had been drawing and ran over and gave one picture to the servicewoman and one to the serviceman and said, "Thank you." It was a moment. Let's put it that way. Mom's eyes were glistening as she saw her children showing such gratitude and being so kind. And honestly, I don't think there was an eye in that waiting room that wasn't glistening also. Well, that's my story. I hope your heart feels fuller and you feel some inspiration from hearing about all the good in our world. That's what Kindness in Action is all about. So if you're ever feeling down, discouraged, or you just need a pick-me-up, you know where to come. J-Dawn Mom, Kindness in Action. I'd like to thank all of you who have so bravely and sacrificially served all of us in our top-notch military. You are respected, and we are eternally grateful. God bless you, your families, and God bless America. See you next time. Igzy.